Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Loan Plan Profit. Hope you guys are all having a great start to your morning. Actually slept quite a bit last night, so I feel very refreshed. But I wanted to really quickly talk about the stocks that are in my watch list, what I think about them, like before even getting started. We have 2 minutes until the market opens, and yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. So the infamous IQ, right? So IQ was showing a very consistent signs of an uptrend. As of yesterday, it had a pretty solid sell-off. During pre-market hours, as of right now, it doesn't look like it's making lower lows. It looks like it's still consolidating. Do I still feel comfortable investing in it? Heck no, right? We're still trading in between below the SMA and the EMA, so I can set my alert. If it starts to reverse back up, then I can revisit it, but until then, probably not going to trade it. So the next one is JNUG. JNUG is consolidating right around this EMA line. Are we above $13? No, not yet. It is showing signs of an uptrend, but as you guys can see, my alert is set up at $13 at the break above, right? Same thing with /GC. We could see this potential reversal. Let's go ahead and set this alert and the reminder, so when it starts to show signs of an uptrend, then we can do that appropriately. It looks like during pre-market hours, if I'm not mistaken, /NG is I saw it last night. It was receiving a really nice push up. Definitely looks really nice. So if we look at the ask and the bid, we can see that you guys is back above 55, 55.30 and stuff like that. So it's definitely showing signs of an uptrend during pre-market hours. It looks a little bit overextended. I would expect a little bit of a pullback around the EMA line if it's anything like it was yesterday. You guys can see the RSI and the MACD. So again, one of the biggest focuses I'm going to ask myself before taking a position today is, am I over trading? Am I forcing my trade? And also lock in profits, right? So let's make sure that we stay true to that. CROX received somewhat of a pullback during extended hours. It looks like it's trying to recover, so we'll have to see on how that opens. And yeah. So and then ticker symbol M. This is one that I wanted to talk about. Ticker symbol M looks a little bit overextended. It would make sense on why it would pull back. So very quick analysis on that. Ticker symbol ON, showing signs of a potential uptrend. I set my alert at the break above $24. And there we go. There's the market open. So let's see what we are going to. So again, if there is a lag, you have to go to your settings and change the, so you go here to your settings and you just click this little toolbar right here and make sure that you do 720p. Yeah, there should not be a lag. Everything's good on my side. So let's see what we get here. So gosh, breaking above its resistance. Let's check that out. There it goes. If I'm not mistaken, /GC is trying to push up. Yeah. But it still might get rejected by this EMA line as it tries to push up. What was that alert? G Pro, F. What's going on, Kevin? Good morning. Good morning. Ticker symbol ON pushing up. There we go. If we were to get another push up, that margin isn't too big. There it goes. There's a nice little sell-off. So if it continues to hold above this EMA line, then that would make sense on why that would be a potentially good entry. Here goes you guys. It should be pulling back just a little bit closer to that EMA line. So looks like Ford had a massive sell-off. Let's check that out. Yeah, I think their dividends payout. Is their earnings report soon? Yeah, so the earnings report is on the 25th. There it goes. You guys pulling back a little bit. That's what we expected. There it goes. MACD indicator still has more margin to sell off. So does the RSI. Watch out for that. How's /NG looking? Yeah, /NG looking a little bit overbought. Not a good deal. Nope. Selling off. Selling off. Looks like someone is talking about sale. Sale as of right now is trying to bounce. I wouldn't say that it is bouncing, so let's make sure that we understand that. So we can see that there can be a potential bounce here. I'm going to make sure that I give it some time to reverse back up, just because when I try to predict bounces, they don't go always according to plan. So I want to make sure that I don't force my entry. Here we go. There we go, nice little bounce. Let's go CROX, there it goes, trying to bounce, nice, nice. There we go. This is the one that we've been watching. There we go, we got a nice little push up, 180-day analysis, showing signs of an ongoing uptrend, just work above that 1250 resistance. So this is a pretty slow moving one. The margin isn't huge either. But if you're struggling to find something that's actively trending up, then I would encourage you to just do your own breakdown on this one. It does have its earnings coming up on the 25th, if I'm not mistaken. 26th. Okay. Let's check this out. There we go. JNEG being a little bit more on the overextended side. Let's make sure that we set these series of alerts. TOS is lagging. Yeah, I called them. I don't know. They didn't have any solid answer for me. I'm trying to see what margin is worth it, and I'm not able to find one. There it goes. Gush selling off. CROX. Z. What the heck? I wanted to do a very quick breakdown on Z. Do you guys see this EMA line? It's almost starting to flatline, so it's struggling to make higher highs and stuff like that. So we're approaching that, we approached that $64 resistance, which is 64, 65, around that area of where it's peaked out at. So let's just make sure that we understand that. And yeah, Junie, I hate earnings season. That was something that I was asking myself yesterday. I was just like, wow, I really don't like these past couple of weeks. And I was just like, oh man, it's approaching earnings season and stuff like that. So as you guys can see, there's going to be quite a bit of sell-offs, just like we experienced with Netflix after the earnings. So let's make sure that we understand that. What's going on, Billy the Kid? Let's see, just broke above the 180-day EMA. So it looks like you're talking about USO. There we go. Gush is trying to push up. It just broke above the middle VWAP. I actually really like this pattern. Great eye. I don't see it making higher highs just yet, so I'll set my alert on that. Thank you again for the reminder. So it looks like it got rejected by that EMA line. Let's check this out. It's crazy. I hate the weekends after joining LPP. I know a lot of people. I've personally, it wasn't until I started hanging out more with my roommates and stuff like that. When it comes down to because I hang out with them now during the weekends, and sometimes we can go to the pool or we go out or something like that. And I used to absolutely hate the weekends. There's nothing that I would look forward to, and I would work during the weekdays, so I'd really enjoy that. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people after starting as a trade, they don't like the weekends because they don't get the ability to trade. And again, even if you trade for 1 to 2 hours a day, that's the beautiful thing about it, right? If you truly understand what it is that you're doing, then I think that's what's important. So yeah, super happy to hear that. Well, not that you hate it, but that the reason that you don't like it is because of wanting to trade. Watch out for this potential break. It's consolidating. Keep a very close eye on that MACD. There it goes. There it goes, CROX just broke below. All right, so there we go. I'm debating in between Gush or IQ as solely day trades. So being able to scalp it, they both offer about that 1% margin. Where's Gush? I keep losing it. Here we go. I like the MACD. Let's see if IQ has anything like that. No. Okay, so IQ has a little bit more of a peak formation and it's more overbought. So I'm going to go with Gush. Do you guys understand why I'm going with Gush? So if we look at Gush, the MACD looks a little bit more like a reversal, and it's coming from the bottom, reversing back up. And it's also trying to cross above that middle VWAP. So once we get that confirmation, that would make a little bit more sense. I like that, James. That's good. Let's see. Let's wait for that sell-off. Let's check it. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes, I like the pattern going on right now with /CL and this reversal pattern. I know that there's a form of risk, but I'll quickly cut losses if there's a break of pattern. So I promise. Making sure that we manage risk and keep it small. That's going to be my main focus moving on. You guys just sold off a bit. Appreciate that. Thank you for the update. There we go. Broke below that middle VWAP, just like what we wanted to see. Watch out for the bounce off the middle VWAP. I'm sorry, the SMA line. Or the bottom VWAP. Let's check this. I don't think we'll hit lows of. Yeah, it's pushing back up. You guys could see the lag, right? Like the level 2 was already pushing up and it didn't confirm it. So yeah, that's pretty upsetting. Let's check this out. Here we go. Again, it's approaching this resistance right now. I would call this a resistance because it's still below the middle VWAP. So if I was, let's check this out. From here to here, the margin isn't, oh, there we go. Broke above the middle VWAP. That's what we wanted to see. See what happens. A nice little push up. We're approaching the $40 price point. I mean 40, 39.40. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna state the cents, not the first, because I don't want to say 39.40, 39.30. So I'm just gonna state the cents. So right now we're at 30. Here we go. It's not a good deal right now. Definitely, it's pushing up. So that would have been a nice little entry. It's already covered about 1.2%. I didn't buy any shares right now. I tried to buy 500 shares. You guys could see my, can't you guys see like how many shares I'm buying? When people always ask like how many shares I buy, and then you're part of like Learn Plan Profit, I always like ask myself like, how the heck do you guys not know? Like you guys see me like buy. Here we go. MACD indicator coming back up. So let's check out /NG. So now I like the setup here. No, so I wouldn't hold Gush as a swing, not as of right now. There's been a lot of volatility, and because of that, I would not feel comfortable. So I'm going to set my alert for the break below this, and then kind of move on from there. Yep, true, true. Watch out for the potential resistance right around this middle VWAP. Yeah, margin's too small there. Here comes the sell-off. Good thing we didn't get in there. There it goes. So I'm personally, I have my alert set on IQ. I'm going to remove IQ from my watch list because I don't even want to yeah, I don't even want to distract myself with a potential like entry idea on that. So again, just trying to stay focused on what's pushing up. All these are pushing down intraday. So there we go, Gush pushing up. We did a really good job identifying this reversal. It looked like it was making like higher lows, so that's something that we find necessarily pretty attractive, right? Other than that, is there anything that you guys are watching that's actively trending up intraday that we have not already talked about? That's not like a super low cap stock. I don't want to force a trade. Again, one of the best trades that we can take is not taking one at all. So let's check this out. Okay. And that's also a good deal. No, so this one, like, okay, so USLV is trying to show signs of a reversal. Gush just broke above its dang resistance. Hit that top VWAP. That's pretty sweet. Congrats to all those. I see it a little bit more on the overextended side. I would lock in profits around this area. Do you guys see? I just want to explain myself. Do you guys see why this area from like 39.60 to 39.80? This would make sense on why to sell, right? Based on previous, patterns and the top VWAP indicator, it makes sense on why to sell, right? All right, give me one quick second. I need to check. So USLV, I personally don't like this one. It looks a little bit overextended. It looks like it's struggling to make higher highs. So what we can do is we can set an alert for the break above $8 and then follow up with it. So WTI should be selling off as well. No, it should be pushing up because it's similar to Gush. So it looks overextended, right? Not so much a good deal. So Veer, congrats, super happy to hear that. UWT. Okay, so I think Muhammad and then Dr. Jennifer Berry, both of you, C Valley and UWT. I see it actively trending down intraday, so not the biggest fan of that. Let's wait for a sell-off here. JNEG has been doing really good when it sells off. It tends to reverse even intraday. So boom, there we go. Give me one quick second, guys. One quick second. All right, sorry about that. IQ pushing through the middle VWAP. Okay, I got to stay away from IQ though. No, margin isn't worth it. Not a really good deal though. I need to wait for a really, really good deal. I want to be like extra picky today. Lucas, okay, so I really do appreciate you saying so. He's saying it's inspiring with how disciplined you stay. It is because I've made so many mistakes these past 2 weeks. If you guys have seen any of my trades this entire year, the past 2 weeks have been my absolute worst weeks. The mistakes that I've made, the losses that I've taken, super avoidable losses, but it's because I wasn't disciplined. So I'm just, again, and I think Austin said it best, and a lot of you guys said that, right? Like, it's only a loss if you don't learn from it. And I made that video that I made yesterday on YouTube, right? Talking about the 3 biggest things that I think that everyone should know. And I was going to actually make a video where we were about to go film it, and I was going to, just to make it like as a statement, right? I feel like I make sure that I almost don't repeat, I almost don't repeat the same mistake if I'm almost embarrassed or put in a weird situation, right? So what I was gonna do is I made a shirt and it says like, I lost $1,300 today. Ask me how. And I was gonna go walk around a mall, and then for every person that asked me, I was gonna give them $10 and then tell them that one of the reasons why. So I got greedy, right? I'll be like, hi, my name is Ricky. I lost $1,300 today, and I got greedy, and that's why I lost money. So it allows me to kind of like expose myself to my mistake, and then like psychologically like just not be able to do it again. Justin wasn't a huge fan of that idea, so we ended up not doing it. I mean, I had the shirt ready, we had everything ready, we're at the mall, and then Justin was just like, no. So I made that other video. Yeah. And I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be something that like could really stick and resonate very well with people. But yeah, just didn't do it. Hey Ricky, how did you lose? LOL, meet me at Chandler Mall. I need $10. Yeah, you win some and you lose some. It's in the past, 100%. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, there we go. Nice little push back. I want to get a good deal. Come down here, come down here. Let's see. Oh, wait. There it goes, getting rejected. We might be making lower lows. So it's approaching the support. Oh, there it goes. Guys should be, you know what? You would think. So Justin is really good when it comes down to like, he's pretty decent when it comes down to like making sure that I stay consistent when it comes down to my work. But when it comes down to like personal decisions and stuff like that, I'm definitely the dad. I want to say that. I'm like the least outgoing. Wow, this lag is unreal. You want Gush off the 5-minute SMA. Oh man, that would be nice. Get all that margin. Ooh, that would be my trade for the day. If I would be able to get that, that would be my trade for the day for sure. Can we do it though? Can we? I think that JNEG is trying to be too bullish right now for it to pull back that much. So we could see like where it's at and where the EMA line is at. So the EMA line is right around 38.90. So I don't know if it's going to have that much of a sell-off and then still be relevant, you know? Here we go. Even JNUG. JNEG's been selling off quite a bit, so we just need to set our alerts and /GC. I think I'm just gonna have to be extra patient today. Like it has the pattern for the sell-off. So it's gonna try to bounce here around the SMA line in that middle VWAP. Gush pulling back. I think Gush is gonna break this support. Yeah, look at the MACD. Look at the MACD, the direction of the RSI. There it goes. So looking at this 180-day analysis, yeah, I don't really like this. GoPro selling off. So GoPro just broke below its, well, let's see if it could break back above. I think the margin's going to be too small for this. I see. Yeah, Fidelity did tell me to, or the person that I was speaking to through Fidelity, like that I'd be able to use it now. So, you know, I'll consider it. But I really like TOS. I just wanted to offer another alternative for our traders. Boom. Love that. Tristan, so what's the ticker symbol for eBay? Is it just eBay? Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. It's a strong descending pattern. Do you see that? Like, I do think that it can recover, especially after like negative news from probably its earnings, right? And it's probably going to try to recover, and it'll take some time to about the SMA indicator. But it's just like a little bit too high of a risk for me, and the opportunity cost probably just isn't there for me. So you guys, there's no confirmation of a reversal just yet, so I'm not too focused on you guys as of right now. Here we go. I think this might be where it sells off. Let's see. Can we get a 310? I'm going to do 310, but I'm going to change my quantity to 300. Yeah, last time that it sold off, let's see. Oh man, it's pushing right back up. It should be right around here. Let's see. Let's check it. All right, I got filled with 300 shares, so 300 shares at 39.22. So, and the reason that I went in with like 30% of my normal position is because I see this pattern of this thing like moving up. Do you guys see that? But I didn't want to like buy in with the full amount of shares before I got the confirmation of the reversal. So I'll buy with a remaining like, you know, I'll probably go in with another 400. and then keep it at that. So once it confirms more of an uptrend, not right now. So it could probably still sell off to around 38.91, and yeah, IQ is beasting it. Don't tempt me. Let's check it out. Okay, so IQ did do have a nice little recovery. It's a little bit too volatile for me. Wow, 3%. Crap. That's so nice. That would have been nice. Definitely at resistance though, so it makes sense on why this would be a sell. It's almost just consolidating right now. Here we go. And this is what I get for not paying attention to my ticker. There it goes. Okay. There it goes. It's approaching resistance. So again, I'm down $182 this week so far. There we go. USLV just broke above $8. There we go. Looks like, again, 39.60 would have been the ideal sell point. So it's just because the market price has been so volatile, so I'll have to change this. So 39.60. So I have to change this. There it goes. I got filled. $114.92. Again, it was a little bit more at the resistance, so it could definitely continue to push up, and I do know that. But again, all I'm trying to focus on today is buy the lows, sell the highs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see. Go up. Gosh. How much do you usually trade percentage-wise? What does that mean? Dollar-wise. Okay. I take anywhere from, like, my first initial position is about 10,000, and then I'll add another either 10,000 or 15,000 on top of that. Mine's set at a default, so that's the thing that I'm not very familiar with different indicators on different platforms. I would ask them, like, you could show them an example of how this MACD is set up on TOS and see what's the most the most similar to that. Ooh. Excuse me. I apologize, headphone users. That thing hurt my heart. Oof. Oof, that felt weird. Thank you. Wow, that was very uncomfortable. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Don't die on us. Imagine, you guys are horrible. I just like pass out here. Wow, that's super cool. Thank you. So just wanted to say that I've only joined apparently during your worst 2 weeks, and it's awesome to see your failures and successes. Hopefully it can only get better. Appreciate that. Thank you. So I like the support that it's building here. So I'm going to go with 300 shares, and I'm going to put it at, let's see. Oh, there it goes. No, it's pushing up too high. No, okay. I'm going to be patient. I need to be extra patient, remember? Patience, patience, patience. There it goes. Filled at 31.93 with 300 shares. See what we have here, 300 shares, yeah. So, Ricky, do you ever trade cryptocurrency anymore? No, I still have what I did have in Bitcoin, or like after I bought at like, I don't know, 6,000 or 7,000. I still have that, but other than that, no. Watch out for the MACD. I like that, I like that. There we go. A little bit more of a sell-off. The MACD is continuing to sell off, which definitely makes sense. It's with its pattern. You guys crack me up. So DGAS should be the one that's trending up intraday, because yeah. So there we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I want to see the bid, so I'm just going to explain myself. I want to see the bid at 39.40 because that would put it at the EMA line. So I want to see it continue to push up. Right now, we had the ask at 39.40, so that wasn't very attractive for me. And again, I don't like to average down. I like to average up. So I like to invest and add more to my position when it's showing signs of an uptrend. So that's something that also I think a lot of people don't understand, is that we never average down. It's always averaging up. What's a good stock under $5? I don't think that should be a question that should be asked. When people ask me how to become a Bitcoin billionaire, I ask them, what color? Oh, shoot. And there's a sell-off. There we go. So this is the good deal range. Shoot, this would have been nice. Now there's all this margin. But again, I got in a little bit before the confirmation, so I'm going to have to take it. There we go. Let's see where we're at. The MACD indicator is still not confirming a reversal. Let's be very well aware of that. So again, what stock is he on right now? Can you guys not see the ticker? Gosh. All right, let's check this out. There we go. Yeah, so, okay. All right, so Ricky, can you teach us how to use level 2 or explain how to use it in decision making? Yeah, so first of all, there is a video in the course, right, that covers it very briefly. But one thing that I like to use, so this is my style, it doesn't mean that this is how you have to use it, is, well, like, let's say like I'm trading Gush right now, right, and it's actually, well, it's selling off at the moment. But let's say that, oh, are we going to have to sell it? Let's see it. If it breaks below this, I'm out skis. Give me one quick second. Okay, so one thing that I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at the level 2 to see like the main way that I use it is I try to have a better understanding of where people are buying and selling and where the demand is at. And yeah, I'm gonna have to exit. Let's see. So I don't want to sell at the very bottom, but if I see this thing continue to sell off, I'm definitely not gonna. And oh my god, I gave back all my profits. Gee willikers. So let's see. All right, it's trying to push up, and I can see that it's going back and forth with, like, you know, it's really struggling to break below 38.80. And if I continue to see it to sell off, the MACD continues to sell off, and so does the RSI, then that's definitely not in favor of this thing going up, right? And there it goes. I had a nice little spike up. And one thing that I tried to like utilize when it comes down to being able to access level 2 is if I'm trying to get in, I look at where people are buying, where people are selling, and I try to always get in closer to the bid, right? Because there's always, or depending on what stocks you trade, there's always a spread. And what I mean by that is, like, you can see that the bid right now is like at 3886, but you know there's buyers or there's sellers at a much higher price point. So there's this spread, and you know every cent counts, right? So if I could at least focus on making sure that I am efficient with my entry and efficient with my exit. So if I'm trying to exit, then I try to get as close as I can to the ask, but also take into consideration the bid to see how, you know, if I really want to get out, then I'll sell at the bid rather than the market price, because the market price is just, it's not necessarily where someone is buying if the demand isn't there, right? I know that right now people are wanting to buy at 38.94. But let's say I bought at $38. If I really just wanted to get out, then I could sell at the bid and I'll automatically get out just because I know that there's people there. So, yeah. So let's check this out. The MACD indicator looks good, but we need to get a little bit more of a confirmation. Let's check this. Oh my goodness. Here it goes. Unpopular opinion, Keynes is overrated. Shoe addict, you say that again and I'll have to ban you. Just kidding. There we go, back at that bottom VWAP, and the MACD back again. There it goes. I don't know what's going up with this. All right. I see a couple people are talking about food. I'm just going to try to focus on the trade real quick, guys, if that's not too much. And there it goes. Yeah, I don't want to write this down. I should be down quite a bit now, $68. Yeah, no, that sell-off is very aggressive. Where's /CO going? No, this thing's shouldn't be selling off that much anymore. There it goes, reversing back up. The MACD is looking good now for /CL, so is the RSI. Oh shoot. Wait. Yeah, so as of right now, I don't think I'm going to be breaking down any other stocks, so I hope that's not too wrong. But yeah, I'm trying to focus on my trade, if that's cool. Yeah, it does have room for recovery. I'm just seeing yesterday's support was right around. Yeah, I just don't want to write it all the way down. Yeah. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. There we go. Yeah, it does cover how to execute orders. All right, I'm out skis. How much are you losing? I'm down 100. And that's why it's so important to minimize your entry. I went in before the confirmation, so I went in over here with a percentage of what I normally go in with, and yeah. So I should have been much quicker, honestly. I just thought that it was going to bounce around this area just like it's done before, so then I didn't cut my losses, but I should have been much quicker at cutting losses at the EMA line. I mean, when it comes down to like what the dollar value that I'm actually down, it's not much, especially when it comes down to my overall account size. So yeah, not much to worry about in that sense. But it still sucks, right? I was up the 113 like right away, and let's see, are we gonna get a bounce? So I'm trying to be a little bit patient with what's going on right now. It's just struggling to reverse back up. So I actually, no, so I don't short stocks. I've covered that before, that I do not short stocks whatsoever. I got one of these scariest messages yesterday via Instagram, and this guy said, "Hey Ricky, I'm shorting stocks I shorted this stock, and what does it mean when I'm like negative, right? And I'm just like, the idea that he doesn't know like what it means if he's down on a on shorting a stock is like super scary, right? Because there is no limit to like what you can lose when it comes down to shorting, and it just puts it into perspective of like how prepared you do have to be before you what's it called before you start shorting. I wish the guy was joking. I don't think he was. All right. I actually have to go. I have to pick up a friend from the airport. So IQ just broke support. So did ticker symbol Gush /CL. Okay. Let's check this out. Oh, there it goes. Who was it that said it? Who was it that said I want Gush to be at the SMA line on the 5-minute SMA? There we go. All right, I'm going to keep you guys up to date with the position. I'm actually pretty confident now. Whoa. Let's see how this goes. MACD's doing good. Wait. Okay, 400 shares. I thought I had 500 shares. There we go. 5-day, 5-minute. Let's check that out. Do you guys see that? I'm just the worst at my entries. Boom. There we go. Freaking crap. Watch out for the potential rejection there. Watch out for the rejection on the EMA line. Ricky, what do you think about DGAS? So as of right now, DGAS, I mean, it's not showing of any sign of it making like really higher highs. As of right now, it kind of is, but it's also kind of just like flatlining, so I don't think too much about it. Here we go. All right. MACD indicator looks good. RSI looks good. There we go. We're back in the green. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys again for everything it is that you guys do. I'll keep you guys up to date. I have to go pick up a friend from the airport. After that, I come back. I'm going to make my YouTube live stream. I really do appreciate everything it is that you guys do. Feel free to direct message me if you have any specific questions that is not already covered in the Learn, Plan, Profit course or on YouTube. I really do appreciate everything it is. Again, continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And guys, let's keep it simple. Let's lock in those profits. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So where are we at? $50. Okay. So thank you guys again so much for your time. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy, team.